Alright, and we're into round 2. Our opponent is the one and only Bill Warnock, local legend. I have a Force and a Mystic Elf in the hand, of course, so I keep. Bill won the die roll, and he always goes first. Turn 1, Mystic Elf, go. He draws for the turn, he's going to play his second land, and he's going to play the Sentinel Sliver. 2/2 Vigilance gives all slivers Vigilance. I draw, play my land for the turn. And we play old trusty Brindlebore, the 3-mana 2/2 All-Star. Pass the turn, Bill plays his land for the turn. He's probably going to play one of his mini 3-drops after he attacks for 2. I snap block because I know he's going to have a bunch of slivers in his deck. And being able to take out a sliver with my worst creature is way better, I think, in this format. I then play my land for turn, play Verdant Haven, gaining 2 life to ramp myself yet again. And I play the 2/1 that you can sack to search around a guy, so pretty much it's in our Grizzly Bear. Bill draws for his turn. Bill is the legend of the upside down, right side up hand. As you can tell by his lands and cards in his hand, he does not care. Shocks my guy, gonna get him for 2 more, I'll take it. And he passes the turn. We untap, draw, we hope for one of our giant monsters since we have a bunch of mana. We'll just play our 4/4 and pass the turn. Bill draws for his turn, looks like a Pitchborn Devil. He thinks what he wants to play. He obviously doesn't want to attack into my 4/4, so he plays Hive Strings, making 2 more 1/1s. And pass the turn. And you untap, draw, land, that's always good. Be able to cast some more, even bigger spells. We tap 4, tap 5, oh, back to 4. Cast Mark of the Vampire, making our guy a 6/6 lifelinker, and we're attacking. And he chump blocks, we gain 6. So momentum's totally in our favor. Bill's getting stuck on lands, we ramped a bunch, and now we have a giant monster that has lifelink. He draws for his turn. I think he plays a colorless, or the Artifact Sliver that's a 2/2, the big metallic one from this set. And he just passes the turn. Oh no, attacks me for 2. That's right, and then passes the turn. Untap, we draw. What do we get? Looks like a removal spell of some kind. He chump blocks, we'll gain 6. We'll just do this all day if we have to. And we decided to play our 2/2 Death Touch Flyer for the turn, and then we pass. Plays his 5th land, and I think this is where he plays Pitchburn Devils. It's a 5-mana 3/3. When it dies, it does 3 damage to a creature or player, which in fact is bad news for us, because we can no longer attack with our 6/6 anymore because he would just trade off the Pitchburn and the 3 damage from it to kill our guy.
Not a bad one.
We think we draw for the turn. Draw, play a land. I have a Rin Flesh in my hand, but I don't want to have to use it if I attack with a 6/6 and he blocks with everybody, because then he can still kill my guy, and that's pretty much the only main threat I have right now, and he still has a handful of cards. So instead of just trying to like kill my guy to kill 2 of his guys, I'll just deal him 2 and he won't be able to attack past my 6/6. So I do that for a couple more turns, stack for 2. Go ahead and play our 1/2 Death Toucher, or Deadly Recluse. Pass back. Bill draws yet another land. Passes the turn back because he can't attack past my 6/6. I'll draw. Attack with my 2/2 Flyer again. Just keep the game pace. He Chandra's outrages it, so I'll take 2 and deals 4 to the guy, bending him. And I pass back. Our goal now is pretty much just to get to 8 land, so our guy jumps from a 6/6 to a 10/10 Trampler. So, draw for the turn. I think I draw a spell. What is it? Well, we're tapping 5 mana, so it's gotta be sweet. And oh, it's the destroy guy Dark Ritual card. He goes ahead and kills our Deadly Recluse. He thought it was like Searing Spear that you do, or Searing Blaze that you do 3 and 3, but it's just 3 to 1 target. So we just kill that. I think I'm like, well, I'll just play Root Wall and say go. If I was to attack, he would be able to like just trade off with all of his guys, and I just don't want to even have to bother with that, especially since I have a bunch of lands in play, so I can get close to 8. Yeah, we're at 7 now, so attack with Root Walla, because if he wants to get some guys off the table, he's required to trade with 2. So I don't think he's at this point that he's willing to trade, and the 4 damage would probably just be better for him. But yeah, so he just goes ahead and take 4. I pass the turn back. We're just hoping to draw our 8th land so we can get our monsters in play. He draws for turn, has nothing. Draw, just attack with the Root Wall again. I think this time he just kind of chump blocks with the wall, just to save some life. I pump, play another Deadly Recluse as they go. He draws the 2/2, give all slivers haste guys. He still can't attack past my 6/6.
They're quick. They're quick.
Draw. And we'll play our 8th land, and that's Voltron, buddy. We got our 10/10 on lock. We'll attack with our 10/10 and our Root Walla.
This guy's a 10/10?
I have the Rin Flesh in hand, so if he blocks with everybody, I'm able to Rin Flesh one of them down and kill most of his team.
4, 6, 8, 10.
He does that. I Rin Flesh the Sliver and pump the Root Walla. So the red Sliver's not dead yet. It's a 0/1. I tell him right now, I'm like, oh, that guy's not dead, so I'll be able to kill 4 of your guys, and we'll keep the Metallic Sliver in play, and I gain 10 life. Pretty much the full blowout, and he takes 4 from the Root Walla. I pass the turn back to him. He needs like a planar cleansing. Instead, he just draws the planes, and that's the game.
I'll take the play.
All right, we're about to start game 2. I boarded in a Troll Hide for this game, because I'm pretty sure he just has a bunch of red removal spells, and making my guys bigger plus regeneration is always good. Turn 1 Mystic again, because, you know, casual. Bill draws for turn, plays a land, says go, no 2-drops.
Haven now?
I lay my land, and attack for 1. Get in there, Mystic Elf. And we're going to head and play our Sliver. Gives all slivers +1/+1, so he's just pretty much a Grizzly Bear in our deck. I also have the lifelink one just in case, so we can make it slightly better. He plays the 2/2 Artifact Sliver, it just says go. I go ahead and play Deadly Recluse. I'm still willing to trade my Sliver that's not very good in my deck for any one of his Slivers, because they're strictly better because he has a bunch of pumpers and the ability to get Vigilance and stuff. He goes ahead and plays Lightning Talons on it, making it a 5/2 First Striker. Very powerful against my board of 1/1 and 1/2.
We'll battle.
So he goes in Kraken for 5. I'll just go ahead and take 5. We untap, draw a card for the turn, yet another land. Then play our land. Yeah, let's just start racing. We go ahead and get in for 4. And say go. He draws his land for the turn. Goes ahead and plays the 2/4, I believe, that has lifelink and vigilance, and goes ahead and says go. Draw a land for the turn. Adjust our mana. Alright, we got the card that gives something a +1/+1 counter in fight. So our Deadly Recluse has Death Touch, and you'll see this a lot, that I just use it to trade off my Deadly Recluse for whatever good creature he has in play. He goes ahead and plays a Devil again, attacks it for 2, I'll take it. He'll gain 2 and pass the turn.
Go ahead.
Right, draw for a turn. Go ahead and play our Garrick's Horde, because the revealing Singer Vampire, pretty much making it the most insane card right now to have. We have the biggest creature in the 7/7 Trampler. We're going to draw one of the better uncommons in the set as a 4/4 black flyer next turn. So we're in really good position. So he goes in and plays his sliver. And I think he just says go. There's no reason to attack into my 7/7 and just kill off one of his dudes. If he did, I would actually block with him and the sliver. I think that's what I do here. Or maybe I'll just take 3. Oh. So I thought I was gonna play around Celestial Flare, but I didn't. He gives his guy +2/+4 because he's able to trade off that and the 3 damage from the Pitchborn Devils to my Garrick Sword to be able to kill it. And that's what we do. And he passes turn. Tap, we'll just draw our Singer Vampire and play it. Oh, first we'll play our Liquefy Blood, killing his lifelink guy, and then our Vampire. Say go, after attacking for 2. Bill, at this point, is pretty much drawing land, so he's in a pretty bad position. We go ahead and crack in for 6. I think putting him to 7, I believe, is his life total. He draws a 4/5 for the turn, not very good. I think he just plays his land and says go. We untap, we draw. And we have the Quag Sickness to kill his sliver and do exactly 7 to him. Oh no, he must be a little bit more, but he concedes the game. And that's on to game 2. 2 rounds in, and no losses, 4 wins.